Hello, my friends. Welcome to Haein Yoga. This class is a part of 4-session series on yoga for core. It's an all-level Vinyasa sequence that will fire up your abdomen. Whether you want to strengthen your core because you want to have six packs, recover from an injury, prime for other athletic endeavour, you are welcome here. Whatever your reasons may be, I'm glad that you're here and that you want to move. My invitation for this series is that you enjoy moving. You may feel totally smooth and fluid some time in your movement, and other times you feel rusty and frustrated. Celebrate that you have a body that you can feel and move. This is something that we should not take for granted because this is a miracle. Life is a miracle because you are a miracle, isn't it? Okay, let's do this. Let's start on your belly, on your forearm. Coming into Sphinx position. Elbows underneath your shoulders and have your hands shoulder wide distance as well. Gently squeezing in your arms, shoulder blades away from each other. Tuck the tailbone in, keep your feet separate, toes pointing back. And lifting up your chest, lifting up your sternum, shoulders away from your ears, gently lifting up the chin. Feeling that elongation and expansion of the front of your upper body. And we're going to do exactly the opposite. We're going to close the front and open the back of your upper body. Chin to the chest, shoulder blades away from each other, rib cage is in, tuck the tailbone in. Your thigh may lift up, your knee may lift up. Lift up as much as you can. Thigh and your knees if you can. Pressing your elbows against the floor. And slowly as you inhale, lowering down your knees, thighs, hips, keeping your tailbone tucked in, lift up the chest. Shoulders away from your ears. Let's repeat this a few more times between Sphinx and the forearm plank, but with your toes stretched back. And exhale, chin to the chest, shoulder blades away from each other. Tuck the tailbone and lift up your hips. And if you can, lift up your knees as well. Press your elbows against the floor, tucking the tailbone in. And slowly coming down as you inhale, rolling up while keeping your tailbone tucked in to elongate your low back, to really stretch and expand the front of your body. And let's go one more time, chin to the chest, tuck the tailbone in, lift up your thigh, eventually your knees, press your elbows against the floor, shoulder blades away from each other. Belly button in, up towards your spine, and inhale, coming down, lowering down, and rolling up, opening the front. And now from here, tuck your toes under, and let's keep the feet together. Have your hands interlocked, and let's come up to forearm plank with your hands interlocked. Eventually, we're going to release this hand. But for now, let's have the feet together, heels together, toes together, tailbone tucked in, pressing your elbows against the floor. Try not to collapse with your chest, but really continuously push down. Release your grip, lean to your right elbow and lean to the outer edge of your outer edge of your right foot. And your left foot could be on top, could be in front of the right foot, or across the hips with the knee bent. Now, from here, lower your hips down close to the floor and lift it up as high as you can, shortening the rib cage, the waist of your right side. We repeat this 4 more times. Going down and inhale, push up. How do we lift up? By pushing the feet and the elbows to the floor. Going down and lifting up, shortening the right side of the waist 2 more times. Going down and lifting it up. 1 more time, going down and lifting it up. Hold there. I count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Change back to forearm plank and just take one breath here. Remembering the shape of the body and the foundation, the parts of your body that are in contact with the floor. Continuously pressing. Change to the other side. To your left side. Your hand does not need to be aligned in the straight line from your body. It's about 45 degrees where you can push down. Find your leg position. And here we go, 5 times. Lowering down with the hips and coming up by pushing down all the body parts of your body that are in touch with the floor. Going down and up, shortening the left side of the waist. 3 more, going down and coming up. Going down, whoop, and going up, not going back, going down, and going up, one last one, going down, and going up, hold there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to forearm plank, 1, breath here, shoulder blades away from each other. Coming down on your knees, hands on the floor, downward facing dog. Let's do one vinyasa to just feel the whole body and bring movement and circulation in our body, in the shoulders, and the hips, and the leg. Go forward into the plank and coming down in your own choice, either from your knees or all the way from plank up to cobra or upward facing dog, and push up to downward facing dog. One breath through your nose and one exhalation through your nose. Walk your feet forward all the way to your hands and come down and sit on your hips. From here, I'm going to ask you to extend your legs and come down as slowly as you can to the floor. That was the best I could do. And coming up as slowly, that was my best, as you can, and coming back to seated position. This is quite a challenge for me because my upper body is quite long, and also my spine is very straight. It's actually quite difficult for me to round my spine. So the point of this exercise is that it's still the same, why we're doing this session 4, activating our core. So by coming down as slowly as we can and coming up as slowly with control as you can, we're activating the abdomen. Let's not get too obsessed about how we look or how slow we are, but try not to do like I do. Know why we're doing this exercise, and you may look very different than me. Repeating a few more times. Another reason that I love this one is not only that I find this very challenging because of my body proposition and condition, but it's a great exercise to bring awareness in transition. Often we are so focused on the final posture, yet transition is where we spend most of our time. Okay, One last one. The best you can. Let's do this. Okay, we're gonna meet up in seated position. Ooh. And then back to downward facing dog. And let's come down on your knee, and we're gonna find ourselves in forearm plank one last time. On your elbows, feet together, interlock your fingers. This will make your foundation, your arms stronger. Make sure your elbows are shoulder wide distance. And from here, our last challenge. Lift up your left leg. And I'm gonna count here 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Feet together and lift up your right leg. 10, 9, 8. We got this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Come down on your knees. Child pose. Deep breath in through your nose. And deep breath out through your nose. Nose breathing 2 more times. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. 1 more time. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Thank you everyone for joining me on this video. And well done for carving out this time and moving your body. Give a good pat on your back and to acknowledge and reward yourself for doing something that is good for you. Give yourself permission to feel good about yourself without any, oh, but it was only for 10 minutes or, oh, but I felt weak at this point and at that point. Well done. Well done, my friend. If you like this video, comment below and give a thumb up and subscribe to my channel for weekly yoga practice. I wish you a beautiful day and see you very soon. Keep shine on.